Eurowings 4382, estimate for top of descent.
Our top of descent would be in 1 to 3 miles, estimated time overhead 1327.
Roger, can you say again the miles?
Now 120 miles.
Okay, so you're gonna be ready in 120 miles from now, correct?
Affirm.
Okay. Ryanair 806 Echo, descent, altitude 7,000 feet, QNH 1019.
Descent 7,000 feet on the QNH 1019, Ryanair 806 Echo.
Police Athens Control, Ryanair 5 Uniform Echo, we're again pressure back in on the runway 03 right. Ryanair 5 Uniform Echo, clear for takeoff for runway 03 right, wind 010 degrees 16 knots.
Clear for takeoff 03 right, Ryanair 5 Uniform Echo.
Voltaire 119, would you like to proceed direct to Santorini VOR for the VOR Alpha?
Voltaire 119, that's appreciated.
Okay, you are clear too, and when ready, descent flight
Hey guys, good evening. Welcome to the Sky Blue Simulations flight stream. My name is Sky Blue, aka Drew. This evening is just going to be a short hop in Greek airspace from Athens to Corfu using this Airbus A321 from Asian Airlines. So yeah, let's get in the cockpit. All we have to do is get our clearance first.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, straight ahead, Delta 4 Delta, holding point 03 right. Straight ahead, Delta 4 and Delta,
And then stand by, flight level 260.
Ryanair 1232, flight direct to Santorini,
We got
expect
information.
approach, runway 33 use.
Information Delta. We got information Delta.
Ryanair 5 Uniform Echo, airborne passing 3,100 feet.
Ryanair 5
So let me just get the airport name.
Now 3,300, climb flight level 190, proceed now direct to Pexan.
Direct to Pexan and climb flight level 190, Ryanair 5 Uniform
Stand
Echo.
by, guys.
Active radar, Speedbird 637, and Alpha 07. QNH 1021, information echo, Airbus 320 requesting Alpha clearance to Heathrow.
Speedbird 637, very good afternoon. You're clear to London Heathrow.
Chief Sim Pilot, hello, welcome, man. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Just in time. We literally just we just started. So
7274.
good morning to you. Good evening from me. Good evening from me. Hope you're having a great day so far.
Climb 7,000 feet, Squawk 7274, Speedbird 637.
Speedbird 637, Louisbeck is correct. Information echo is also correct.
Whoop, information Delta. Alright. So Athens, hold on. Athens radar.
Sierra X-ray Bravo India Lima, proceed direct to Conso, expect Arnav approach.
Alright, here we go guys. Let me just call for the clearance and then let's set up the aircraft further. I don't know if he's talking to someone else that I can't hear, not in my range. So we'll see. LGKR.
Sierra X-ray Bravo India Lima Athens radar.
Uh-oh. Someone isn't responding. That doesn't sound good for us guys.
Ryanair 1232, do you copy Athens radar?
172, you going?
Okay.
Ryanair at 1232,
Let's just
direct to Santorini VOR and expect VOR
let's
out of
just
runway in use.
put in a route. Actually, wait, we need our departure runway. Hold on, because I don't know if they're like done talking. Chief Sim Pilot, yeah, this is version 1.1. This is the newest ToLiSs, yeah.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo line up runway 03 right.
03 right.
Line up runway 03 right, thanks to Echo Romeo. Sierra X-ray Bravo India Lima, proceed direct Gonzo, expect Arnab approach runway 27.
Hold on. Yeah, he's busy. Can't believe it.
Ryanair 806 Echo, descend altitude 4,000 feet, report approaching FedEx.
Send 4,000 feet, report approach FedEx Runner 806 Echo.
Eurowings 4382, when ready, descend flight level 70.
Damn, he's busy. Hold on, guys.
432 and ready, descending level 70. Eurowings 432.
Ryanair 1232, when ready, descend flight level 70.
Okay, descend flight level 70, and we're flying a little bit slow for this company.
Okay, just when ready, descend 70.
Okay, when ready,
Your discretion.
70.
Hold on.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, clear for takeoff runway 03 right, wind 010 degrees, 16 knots.
Yeah, he's busy. Hold on.
Olympic 320, behind the departing aircraft, line up and wait, runway 03 right behind. Behind the departing aircraft, line up and wait, runway 03 right behind, Olympic 320. Ryanair 5 uniform Echo,
Yep.
direct to Santorini VOR.
He is so busy. Hold on. So I'm gonna go 3 right. Corfu Juliet.
0637
Ah.
Alpha 07 ready for pushback.
Hold on.
Speed 637, push and start approved, facing south.
Push approved face south. Divert 637.
Once we get a break on frequency, which is now Athens radar. Hello, AGN 280. Request ADC clearance. Lima Golf Kilo Romeo. Information Delta.
Again 280. Information Echo is out. You're cleared to Kerkira Airport, runway 03 right, departure Kilo Oscar Romeo 2 Tango, climb initially altitude 7,000 feet, squawk 7270.
AGN 280. Cleared Kerkira Airport. Runway 3 right. Kilo Oscar Romeo 2 Tango departure. Climb 7,000 initially and squawk 7270.
Agent 280, your readback is correct.
7270. Alright, now we got the clearance, finally.
Sierra X-ray Bravo India Lima, θέλετε την Arnav διαδικασία ή τη VOR?
Okay, so 2 Tango is what we're going to be departing from. Then KOR. Hold on. Airways, it's going to be, I'm just going to type it.
Sierra X-ray Bravo India
UL53.
Lima για Αθήνα. Apollo 1 Echo Romeo radar contact,
3.
passing 5,000, climb flight level 230. Flight level 230, 1 Echo Romeo.
Inside.
Correction, Olympic 320, clear for takeoff, runway 03 right, wind 010
Parna.
degrees, 16 knots.
And then we'll expect arrival, runway 34. Let's see what we can get.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, fly direct to
3-4 uniform.
To Gendo 1 Echo Romeo.
Then it's going to be Parna, 1 Tango. Or Para 1 Tango rather.
Agent 866, push and start approved, facing south.
Parn 1 Tango. No, that's Para. No, that's Para. They're Parn 1 Tango. That's much better. Then the VIA is going to be from Direx. No transition. None exists. Okay, so if we have to divert,
Ryanair 12,
so we go to
32 descent,
34.
altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1019.
Malad
Yeah, descent
1
back
Lima.
down. QNH 1013 for Ryanair 12.
So Uniform Alpha. Alpha 14. Uniform Bravo 34. Nemes, or no, I don't know how you spell that. No, that's not how you do it. Nemes.
Olympic 320, radar contact passing 2000.
Nemes 2
feet,
Charlie.
Climb flight level 150.
3 right, Zulu.
Olympic 320.
Olympic 320 passing 4000 to Gendo.
Passing 4000 again to Olympic 320.
Insert. Okay. Right now, we have anything to tune to in case we have to return back?
Grade is filed with Echo on board.
Air Albania 815, very good afternoon. You're clear to Belgrade. Runway 03 right.
3
Kilo Oscar Romeo,
right,
2 Tango
so
departure.
VOR
Initially 7,000 feet.
SPA 32.
Squawk 7262.
Runway 03 right, the Kilo Romeo Oscar to Tango departure. Initial climb.
Let's see.
Squawk is 7262 for Air
Okay,
Albania 815.
so I need to load the fuel first
Air
before we do
Albania
anything else.
815, your readback is correct. Check information echo.
Fuel. How much are we loading?
Air Albania 815.
We are loading 6.9.
Ryanair 806 Echo cleared on nav approach. Runway 34, next report
6-9.
runway inside.
So ZFW is going to be 66.3. We're carrying 177 passengers. 66.3. So
Olympic 320 fly direct to Milos,
let's do
climb
this.
flight level 190.
The ZFW is going to go 26.8. CG, sorry, 66.4 and 26.8. Lock fuel is going to be 6.9.
Fever 637 taxi Echo Delta 4 Delta holding point runway 03 right.
Stand by. Just looking at my flight plan.
Holding
Can you briefly talk about the differences or updates maybe cruise new and unborn guy? So off the top of my head, like the struts on the landing gear work now. They like absorb. They like absorb the impact. It's not like, you know, when you land, you don't see the landing gear like absorb the landing. It's not stiff anymore.
RMP approach.
What else? Everything looks better now. The way the instruments are drawn, it's a bit easier on the eyes. It's the lines are thicker and the text is a bit clearer, much better to read now.
Speedbird 590 Tango monitor Unicom 122.
Yeah, what else? It's a lot of it's more on convenience and systems updates than visual updates. Hold on, let me just 3 left. Alright, so we're gonna go config 2. Config 2, trim is gonna be up 0.2. Flux temperatures are 78. V1 VRV2 is 154 all the way. Hey, what's happening? 154, 54, 154. The transition altitude isn't really 900,000. Yeah, it's 900,000. Okay, so we have a few thrust noise abatement procedures here. So it's going to be 18, so 800 and 3300. 1800. Okay, prog, so in case we have to return back, it's going to be 3 right. Secondary flight plan, again, if you have to return back, it's LGAV. No! Wait, what? There you go, arrive. Arrive. Alright, here we go. So, AEE. Okay, so here we go. Flight plan. Actually, let me turn on the APU now. Of course, we delayed the APU start so that we can save on fuel wherever we can get it. Hey, alright, there we go. So let's get the FCU checked. So timers are reset, both sides. QH1022, FD's on, both sides. Strains. We'll do nav 20. Other guy's gonna do nav 40. Just clear out that message over there. Speed dashes, heading dashes, alt 7000, VS dashes, oxygen mass test. PFD reading, climb nav blue, 1FD2, 154 blue, 154 magenta, wings level 7000 blue. Indicating 330 feet at QNH1022, heading 303, ND ground speed 0, present position, heading 303. VR2 is hard tuned to the Sierra Papa Alpha. Yeah, the Sierra Papa Alpha VOR. Hold on, I have the wrong chart. 2 Tango. 2 Tango. So pressure. We check the landing elevation. It's the same as land altitude in Boeing, so it's auto, which means it takes it from the database. So 0 feet, and that's correct. It's almost like 0 feet, the elevation at our destination. Status of the aircraft is normal. Carlos Rosero Rivera, hello, good evening, good evening. Hold on guys, let me just find the chart.
We have to keep a minimum separation between you and the aircraft behind you, at least 10 miles.
Alright, here we go guys. So this is a departure briefing for AGN 280. We'll be coming from Athens, going to Kirkcaldy Airport in Corfu. Aircraft we're using is Sierra X-Ray Delta Golf Papa. It is an Airbus A321-231 with IAE V2532-Alpha 5 engines. Nav database cycle 2011 is current. Status of the aircraft is normal. No ML, CDLs, OEBs, or any technical items affecting our departure. So right now, chart 10-9 Alpha 11 September 2020, Athens, Greece, Eleftherios Venizelos International. We are parked at spot, we're parked at spot Bravo 15. Expected pushback is facing southwest. So it can be Echo or Delta 6 Charlie. We'll expect that. Can be Echo or Delta 4 Charlie. In any case, we'll try and get it from Delta 1 or Delta 2, depending on what the ATC wants us to do. We'll then be departing off the Kilo Oscar Romeo 2 Tango departures. Chart 10-3 Golf, 25th September 2020, same airport, same location, SID. MSA for this procedure will be from the Athens VR North Sector 7,000, Southeast Sector 5,000, Southwest Sector 4,500. Highest terrain is 7,747 to the west outside of the MSA. Should be no factor. Airport elevation 308, transition altitude is 90,000, and SID for Kilo Oscar Romeo 2 Tango. Routing, climb on Radel 032 of the Athens VOR. And then at 12 DME, max bank 20 degrees, bank 20 degrees, max 210 knots in the turn. And then to Athens VOR, which is Alpha Tango Victor, intercept radial 269 to the Corinthos NDB, which is 392. So operationally, we have the ATIS, information delta, the QNH is 1022, winds are coming from 020 degrees, 18 knots, so we'll expect runway 03 right for departure. And information, actually it's information echo now, let me just get that. Yes, temperatures 23, no anti-ice will be needed. 030, it's 17 knots rather. QNH is 1. Hold on.
Echo, welcome
Your QNH is 1021 now.
Continue Alpha 2 for stand number
So this will be a right seat takeoff. Speeds calculated for a dry runway 3 right. Full length flaps 2, trim up 0.2, flex 78, V1 VR V2 is all 154, transition altitude 9000. Thrust reduction, acceleration, altitude are both are 1,800 and 3,300 respectively. We have a noise abatement procedure for jets irrespective of weight. So thrust reduction, acceleration, runway 3 left and right. Shall not reduce takeoff thrust until 1,800 and shall not accelerate or change takeoff flight slide configuration until 3,300 has been reached. So that's why we're doing that. Engine acceleration altitude is 1,800 feet. So once we push back from the gate, let's do a one engine taxi just to save on fuel. Anti-ice off and packs on takeoff. If we have to return back to the field immediately, we do not have to consider an overheat landing procedure. Alright, so that's the departure briefing. How about the safety briefing? Let's do it. So, my imaginary pilot monitoring, any failure before V1, the call will be stop or go. The call is stop, apply maximum reversers, full braking, won't stop, not one way, I'll apply the parking brakes. If a fire is evident, I'll call cabin crew stations. Otherwise, I'll call cabin crew passengers to remain seated and order ECAM actions. If an evacuation is needed, we'll follow the evacuation procedure on the opposite side of normal checklist. Pilot monitoring actions will be to monitor spoilers, reverse green decel, one stop, not a runway, we'll call out a frequency. Asian 280, stopping on the runway. For any failure after V1 of the call is go, continue takeoff of flight to Toga thrust if available. No action for 400 AGL except gear up and silencing or warnings. Reaching 400 AGL, have controls, comms, throttle frequency, pan. Asian 280, with the nature of the emergency, and order ECAM actions. Reaching engine acceleration altitude, push to level off, clean up and accelerate, otherwise continue climb until the engine is secure but not above maximum engine acceleration. At green dot speed, pull up and climb, set thrust MCT, resume ECAM after takeoff checklist status. REOS ID will maintain runway heading initially, climb up until the MSA. We'll get vectors back to runway 3 right or left. If ATC is unable to provide services or land ASAP red, we'll enter a right downwind, runway 3 right, and commence emergency landing. So to my pilot management, pilot monitoring, monitor my flying, CRM at all times. If you have any deviation, if you see any deviations, call them out. If you have to cross check any instruments, call it out. Any questions? No? Alright, this departure briefing is complete. So the cabin is ready. Let's disconnect the external power.
Descent flight level 110.
And actually, let's disconnect everything. So parking brake off, bro.
Speedbird 637, turn left, direct.
Ground to cockpit. Ground to cockpit. Where you want to go. Is driving up.
Okay, before start checklist, cockpit prep completed, gear pins and covers. It should be here theoretically. Removed. Signs on, ADRS, so nav is up here. You gotta check nav down here as well. Now, fuel quantity 6,880 kilograms. Takeoff data set, BARF, QNH 1021 set, 1021 set, down the line. Below the line, so the cabin is ready. Beacon light on. Thrust levers idle, parking brake on. And why is it not? And squawk. Mode Charlie. Windows and doors closed. Beacon on. Thrust levers idle. Parking brake. Let's turn that off. Off.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set parking brake.
110, you're gonna be number 1.
Albania 815, ready for taxi.
Let's get push and start.
Albania 815, taxi, holding point 03 right, Echo Delta 4 and Delta.
Echo Delta 4 and Delta, Albania 815.
Asian 280, information echo, request push and start.
Standby 1, AGN 866, fly direct to Baden, climb flight level 240.
Direct Baden, flight level 240, AGN 866.
Here we go. Let's do this.
Final, please take the last transmission for Apollo 1 Echo Roman, we are ready for descent.
Everyone is busy, bro.
Apollo 1 Echo Roman, descent flight level 110.
Because he's the only center online right now.
Apollo 1 Echo Roman. On the 320, you're gonna be at number 2 for approach. When ready, descent flight level 190.
Copy the information and commencing descent now, flight level 190.
Sierra X-ray Bravo India Laminar, you're gonna be number 3 for approach. Reduce your speed now 250 knots.
We're gonna be holding for a bit here, guys. Alright, so while we're waiting for our... hold on. Agent 280, information echo, request push and start.
Agent 280, sorry for the delay, push and start approved, facing south, information report. 80, push and start approved, facing south, information Foxtrot.
Push and start approved, facing south, Agent 280, we'll get Foxtrot.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Kilo, Romeo, Kilo.
Kilo, Romeo, Kilo.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
When I do my whole
One.
to the right, to the left.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
It's okay.
What?
Yeah,
Drunk
we're
pushback.
holding it to the right.
Drunk pushback. What are you doing, bruh? You what are you...
The opposite side has a better
Oh,
view.
Jesus Christ. Okay, whatever.
Definitely it, right at 5 year flight.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. Jeez.
Speedbird 637, climb plane number 340. Flight level 340, Speedbird 637. Agent 866, climb plane number
Alright,
320.
let's start our engines now. So, engine will select ignition. November crosses, bleed air on the right, starting engine 2.
Ναι, βεβαίως. Συνεχίστε για το 150.
So, let's see. With the new update here on the ToLiSs, the sounds are F mod now. So, the brake fans, hydraulic pumps, the doors.
Descent flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120, Olympic 320.
You also have the descent, the bottom of descent intercept indicators. I believe you can see that on Boeing as well. We won't see it right now. Things like the rad nav. So you can put, so there's the slope. There's a slope now, indicated slope on for the ILS just in case. And what else? What do you call this? Something about the rad nav. You can put the custom VOR and NDB reception. Okay, good start on engine 2. No amber crosses, bleeder on the left, starting engine 1.
Wings 2105. Report
Oh god, we started both engines anyway. My apologies. I guess we'll just make it a... I'm sorry guys, I'm just distracted right now.
Eurowings 4 Charlie Hotel.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Yeah, well I'm not distracted. Explaining the differences, but
How do you read
something else.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Roger, keep speed 270 knots during descent.
Athens Apollo 1 Corfu requesting heading 140 degrees for the next 15 miles to avoid.
Approved.
Thank you.
Albania 8153 of takeoff runway 03 right. Wind
Okay, good start on engine 1, sector norm. APU bleed off, no anti-IC, APU off. Status of the aircraft is normal. Pilot monitoring.
14 knots.
Arm spoilers, reset rudder trim,
Eurowings
flaps
2105,
2,
taking the speed.
and up 0.2.
Knots for Eurowings 2105.
Eurowings
Status of the aircraft is normal. Clear to descent, hand signals on right.
270 knots.
Reduce speed to 270 knots for Eurowings 2105.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Alright, thank you. You have a great afternoon, sir. After start checklist, anti-ice off, ECAM status check, pitch trim, 26% CG set, rudder trim 0. After start. And ground hand signals and pins.
Flight level 70.
Received. After start checklist complete.
Descent flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, Olympic 020.
Ryanair 1232, clear to land runway 33, wind calm.
Flight controls check.
Clear to land runway 33, Ryanair
Full up.
123.
Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Standby, please. Agent 6 Delta Victor, Echo, Delta 4 and Delta, only 0.03 right.
I picked a good time to get into this airspace, a bit busy. AGN 280, request taxi.
Continue your descent 3,000 feet, QNH 1019.
I stepped on someone.
3,1019, Apollo 1, I got
Information Foxtrot, QNH.
Speedbird 747, RVD5.
AGN 280, information Foxtrot, request taxi.
Roger, standby 1 Eurowings 2105.
Standby 1, okay.
170 degrees.
I don't mind.
Turn right, heading 1. Sorry, say again?
Eurowings 2105, turn right, heading 170 degrees.
Heading 170 degrees for Eurowings 2105.
Eurowings 4382, cleared Copar, 1 November, report battery.
432, Cooper 1 November, report. Battery. Wings 432.
What was that?
Eurowings 4382, descend according to the arrival. Sierra X-ray Bravo India Lima, descent flight level 130.
Come on, let's get to work. 280.
Agent 280, Echo Delta 6 and Delta holding point runway 03 right.
Echo Delta 6 Delta holding point 03 right, AGN 280. Alright, clear left side, clear right side, runway turn off lights and taxi lights are on. Parking brake off.
Direct team is Central level 340.
Okay, brakes check.
811.
Control, good afternoon, Israel Toto Zero.
Okay, pressure 0. Trainer ND, weather,
Israel Toto Zero, requesting car for clearance to Tel Aviv is filed.
auto,
Roger, standby, Ryanair 5 from Echo, clear to your Alpha approach, runway 33, report on final with runway inside.
Okay, before takeoff checklist, flight controls check, flight instruments check, briefing, runway 03 right, Kilo, Oscar, Romeo, 2 Tango, Delta confirm. Flap setting, config 2,
Radio speed 220 knots for Eurowings 2105.
V1 VR V2, flex temp, 154 blue, 154 magenta, flex 78, AT, swim by. Clear right side, clear left side.
Olympic 320, descent
ATC,
5,000 feet.
Squawking 7270, more transponder set, EK memo, takeoff no blue. Dotted line.
QNH 9019, Olympic 320, request left due weather to Lambooks.
Olympic 320 approved.
Fly Lambooks, Olympic 320.
Sierra X-ray Bravo India Lima, descent flight level 110. Sierra X-ray Bravo India Lima, έχετε καιρό μπροστά σας?
Έχω καιρό μπροστά μου, έχω βροχή δυνατή.
Alright guys, so
Και ανέμους
looks pretty smooth.
ανατολικά.
We're not too delayed.
Μπορείτε να συνεχίζετε σε αυτή την πορεία ή θέλετε να στρίψετε ελεύθερα ή δεξιά?
Να κατεβούμε, να πάμε σίγουρα με τη διαδικασία και ελνάμ που έχουμε. Αυτό τίποτα άλλο, πράγμα το είδα.
Eurowings 2105, fly direct to Copar, descent flight level 70.
Direct Copar, flight level 70 for Eurowings 2105.
So we have Delta 4, Delta 3, Delta 2, and Delta 1.
Ryanair 1232, back to off of Delta, taxi to gate.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, are you clear of weather?
Negative, sir. We're on course to Gonza right now. We're gonna continue with the Arnav approach, but we're not clear with weather.
Okay, clear Arnav approach, next report runway inside.
Clear for the Arnav approach, runway 7, hold you back with the runway inside, Apollo 1 Echo Romeo.
Sierra X-Ray Bravo India Lima, LGAV αριστερά πορεία 090. Παιδιά, είναι εύκολο να ακούμε λίγο τη συχνότητα. Sierra X-Ray Bravo India Lima.
Delta 3, Delta 2, Delta 1.
Olympic 320, ready to resume Gonzo.
Olympic 320 to Gonzo, descend 3000.
To Gonzo, descend 3000 with Olympic 3.
There's only one runway at Kirkita Airport, so we don't have to do a sidestep like we did last night in Frankfurt. That was very exciting.
Eurowings 2105, descend 70, cleared, Copa 1 November.
Alright, Delta 1. So guys, I'm gonna talk to you on departure. See you guys.
Eurowings 2105, Roger, and reduce minimum clean. The preceding aircraft has to backtrack the runway.
Roger, Eurowings 2105.
Gen 280, clear for takeoff, runway 03 right, wind 030 degrees, 17 knots.
Runway 03 right, clear for takeoff, Asian 280.
Israel 220, wait to copy.
Approach clear.
Israel 220, firm.
Runway
Israel
clear.
220, we are cleared to Tel Aviv, Kilo Echo Alpha 2 Tango departure, runway 03 right, climb initially 7,000 feet, scope 7250.
Departure.
Israel 220, emergency, standby.
Below line, takeoff runway 03 right confirmed, 03 right confirmed. Cabin crew, advise TCAS, TRA, engine will select your arm, packs
to clear
on.
RMP approach runway 14, next report runway inside.
432 clear for the RMP 14 Echo.
Eurowings 4 Charlie Hotel, reduce minimum clean, descent plane level 70.
Take off.
A minimum clean speed. Eurowings 4 Charlie Hotel, reduce speed 210 knots.
Manflex 78 SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Pilote 119, descent 5,000 feet.
Pilote 119, descent 5,000 feet.
Pilote 119, QNH at Santorini 1019.
Check.
Sierra X-Ray Bravo India Lima, συνεχίστε για το 90.
Rotate. V2, positive flag.
Gear up.
747, expect partner 1
Nav.
Tango, Arnav approach runway 34. Arnav 34, partner 1 Tango.
Well, look at those winds. 40 knots? You kidding? Are you kidding me?
Olympic 320, cleared Arnav approach runway 27.
Cleared Arnav approach runway 27, Olympic 320.
Sierra X-Ray Bravo India Lima, συνεχίστε για τα 6.000 πόδια, βαρομετρική 10-19.
Για τα 6.000 πόδια,
That is some weird crosswind, bro.
Βαρομετρική 10-19.
Athens, Radar, good morning, G216, you flight level
Just climb bar thrust.
with just Saloniki Viva.
Lost prepared 168 heavy, flight direct to Roma Delta Sierra B1.
Flight direct Delta Sierra B1, and can we just move to the text 44, sorry, 068.
Eurowings 2105, cleared Copar 1 November, descend according to the arrival.
Cleared Copper 1 November, descent Eurowings 2105.
Eurowings 4 Charlie Hotel, reduce speed 180 knots.
Climb out 7000 blue.
Check.
Flaps 1.
Sierra X-Ray Bravo India Lima, συνεχίστε για τα 5.000. Gen 280, radar contact passing 3,600 feet, climb flight level 260.
Climb flight level 260, GN 280.
Pilote 119er,
Flight level 260.
Setting flight
inbound, Santorini
260.
BR, cleared for the BR Alpha approach.
When inbound for the BR, clear BR Alpha approach, Pilote 119.
Israel 220.
Open climb.
Open climb,
A320, Roger, standby.
Flap 0.
Athena Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, we'll get there on runway.
Flap 0 flow.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, clear to land runway 27, wind 330 degrees 12 knots.
Clear to land 27, Apollo 1 Echo Romeo.
Checklist.
Sierra X-ray Bravo India Lima, proceed direct to Gonzo.
After takeoff checklist, landing gear up, flaps retracted, packs on. After takeoff line checklist complete. Down to the line rather. Alright. So once we hit 12,
Euro wings 4382, clear to land runway 14, wing
turn right at 20 degrees, max bank angle.
Please again. Euro wings 2105, clear at RMP approach, runway 14, report runway inside.
Cleared RMP approach, runway 14. For you, it's 215.
Ryanair 5 Uniform Echo, clear to land runway 33, wind 360 degrees, 9 knots.
Alright, there we go, 12, so 20 degrees bank. Exactly. 20 degrees, can't follow the flight director.
Sierra X-ray Bravo India Lima, descend 4,000 feet.
So it's 20 degrees. Okay, passing, transition altitude.
Transition
Israel 320, contact ground 121.75, bye. 121.75,
Okay, full standard, standard set cross check, passing flight level liner 1 now. Check below the line. Standard set after takeoff climb, checklist complete.
170 knots and cleared Copar 1 November.
crossing 10,000.
Seat belts off.
Seatbelt warning off.
Landing lights retract.
Landing lights retract.
Agent 280, proceed direct to PCAD.
Proceed direct to PCAD, Agent 280. PCAD. So we're off the, we are off the departure, which means we can, our speed restrictions are lifted. So we don't have to maintain, you know, like 20 degrees. We don't have to maintain 210 knots. So it's going to be 303, 302 magenta. Autopilot 2 on. Hey Ben, have a good night. Thanks for dropping by.
Athens hello again. Ryanair 5 Yankee Echo 737 on the ground at Corfu. Request however back to 121.
Hello, Ryanair 5 Yankee Echo.
It's off. Airport, ND. Copy secondary, clear red, nav read Prague.
Eurowings for Charlie Hotel. Reduce minimum.
Optimum flight level 359er, maximum, recommended maximum flight level 378, GPS primary, accuracy high, checked. So very early, yeah I know, it's so early for you Ben, well, wow. Yeah, I mean if you have like exams coming up or anything. 3, 4. Prague. LGKR 34.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, welcome to Iraq, continue Delta, stand number 5.
Stand number 5 via Delta, located Apollo 1 Echo Romeo.
Okay, so let me just put my airborne time here. 7 minutes ago. It's gonna be 1348 Zulu. So we taxied like for 11 minutes. Alright guys, so let's do some cinematics. Top of climb is gonna be 1402, that's around 7 minutes from now. We'll have about 11 minutes of cruising, so we have to set up the aircraft already once we get on the ground. So yeah, just enjoy for now guys.
Ryanair 5 Echo Roger, continue Delta to Delta.
Delta to the aircraft, please see it.
Just gonna tone the volume down for now.
Yankee Echo, ready to copy.
Ready to copy 5 Yankee right here.
Liner 5 Yankee Echo, you're clear to your destination. Take Papa Mike Oscar, Incro to Fox, runway 34, climbing plate.
Actually doing schoolworks early, do some more, need me pass on center. Yeah, hey, good luck, Ben. Good luck on that.
One landing crew, 10 function departure, runway 34, initial 757 Rudder.
Alright, what else?
Brake on limit 60, runway 5.
Apparently some replay issues were fixed in the latest ToLiSs update. Some 3D cockpit malfixes. I did not see any noticeable fixes to the cockpit. Improved glide slope tracking performance, so if we have to do with the ILS, it's gonna fly better. Let's see. So in descent phase, when extending the flaps or slats, the managed speed target still remains unaffected. It's not going to change, speeds anymore if you descend with like flaps or slats. Target and go around phase. Got some technical patches were fixed. So it's good for us. Alright, Ben, see ya. See ya. So I'm going to do some things off stream. Runway 34. Predicted landing weight is going to be 7,900. Oh no, the winds are coming from the south. We might do a circling approach. Exciting. We're going to do a circling approach this time. Alright.
Roger, but your number 1 is about 4 miles ahead. Can you reduce further?
Before I sleep, I saw on the Sputnik Discord there's a 321 freighter. Lol is like, no, it's the ToLiSs 321, but there's a skin that makes it look like a freighter. I think it doesn't do anything performance-wise. So I think, just look at this again. Passenger to freighter convert. Yeah, for the ToLiSs, so it's still the same. It flies the same. It's just it's like a visual. It's just a visual change. Nothing really important. Alright, I think so Chief Simpal wanted to know like the differences. I don't know if you're looking for differences between Airbus or Boeing or like differences and updates between the old versions. I mean, yeah, the biggest change is the PFD and the ND are nice to look at. For me, that's the biggest change. Anyway guys, the A321 is like my baby. I'm very confident with this plane, so whenever I fly to new airspace, I will usually take the Airbus A320-19 or A321. I like to, like, if I'm new with the airspace, at least I need to do it in a familiar plane, right? At least, right? So you know, one of the good things about the Airbus is that there's less buttons to press here on the what we call the flight control unit, the FCU. I believe in the Embraer it's called the GP, the guns panel, and the Boeing it's called the MCP, the mode control. So let's start here on the left side. So over to our left is the speed. If you push the speed, it's going to be like a VNAV speed. If you pull it, it's going to be like if you press the speed on the Boeing 737 or the Boeing series. And it correlates here on the left side. So you see these 4 columns on the left side. It's gonna be your like thrust mode or setting. So now we're on thrust climb, which means that the aircraft is allowed to go to like 1.522. See this blue thing? That's the maximum climb rating, and our engines are pushing at 1.522. So this is speed, alt star. Alt star is similar to your altitude acquisition in Boeing. Alt cruise, so that's going to be your VNAV path, something like that. So if you pull this, if you push this, this is your LNAV. If you pull this, this is your heading mode. And this is your arm the localizer, of course. So whatever you do here on the second column, it shows here on the third column here in the PFD. This is the altitude, of course. If you push this, it's your VNAV. If you pull this, it's your open climber descent, which is open descent. Sorry, your level change in the Boeing. Of course, the VS. So VS, push to level off. This is similar to the Alt hold button on the Boeing. And if you pull this. This is similar to pushing the VS button on the Boeing, and then you just control the climb and descent rate. Then we have the expedite button. So expedite button has 2 functions depending if you're climbing or descending. If you're climbing, your climb rate will increase, but your airspeed will be slower because you're trading airspeed for altitude. So it's going to climb at like 210 knots, 220, the green dot speed. If you descend and you press expedite, it's going to descend faster, up to 350 knots, which is like the maximum operating speed, or Mach 0.82 if you're on Mach mode. So, so let's see, right now we're on speed. If we descended and expedited, we would be descending at 350 knots. So more speed means a higher descent rate, more feet per minute. Pretty much. Alright, so guys, I'm going to prepare the aircraft. So let's pretend to hand off my controls to the pilot monitor. So I got speed, alt cruise, nav, AP2, 1FD2, auto thrust, maintaining flight level 260, heading, manage speed, and your controls, your controls. Alright, so let's enter the destination data first.
Welcome to Santorini, vacate left and continue straight to the airport.
Let's get the weather. The weather for LGKR. The wind is now calm, so okay, fine. QNH is gonna be 1023. Temperature is gonna be 12. It's gonna be a bit chilly, so I'm going to I'm gonna put the anti-ice on the descent. Okay, the MDA, so if we take the VOR 34 uniform, that's gonna be, let's see, MDA 2000, it's gonna be 2050. Since we're landing towards the parking spot, we're gonna do flaps 3 if we can. Actually, wait. No, let's do flaps full instead.
Eurowings 4 Charlie
Auto
Hotel,
brakes
fly
medium.
direct to Battery, and clear.
Okay, flight plan. So I want to check my arrivals, my altitude restrictions. So at Parna, at or above 7,000. So I'm gonna hard tune this because it's not
Hello, Sonic 747, radar contact, fly direct to
at above 7,000.
1 November.
Then 2119 Papa.
Back Papa, and then it's 1 November for arrival.
Land view. Check cross surface. That's 7,000 still.
Polo 1 Echo Romeo, Roger, standby will take 2 minutes. No worries. Israel 0 clear for takeoff.
130, it's going to be at or above, so we'll go plus 5,500.
Gen 3 Fox Tango, descent flight level 150.
Then we have 141 Tango.
Aztec 017 ready.
Direct.
Aztec 017, we are clear to Ljubljana, all good to Foxtrot, runway 34.
Direct, center above 2,900. That's good. Let me take a look at the VR uniform. Okay then, Ben. See ya, for real. Let's see, 108. Okay, heading. Approach fix. The final descent point is 9. The final approach fix is 9 DME at GAR.
Speedbird 474, you can continue your descent flight level 100.
So it's going to be VAP of 144 on once we get to Foxtrot Delta 34.
4382, continue your backtrack, vacate Alpha 1, stand number 4.
Right now, so we have to tune in 108.0. GAR is better.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, you're clear to Athens. Apollo 1 Victor, runway 27. Initially flight
Final approach course of 343.
Clear to Athens, Apollo 1 Victor.
We'll put fix info.
Climb flight level 100, squawk 7264, 1 Echo Romeo.
Fix info of 8 miles. Radius is 8 miles. Then we have 343 on radial 163. So this is going to show me my extended center lines. Let me just put there we go. So if you notice,
637 monitor Unicom 122.80
like that.
Unicom 122.80 Super 637 today.
Albania 815 monitor Unicom 122.80. Bye bye.
Switching to Unicom.
163.
Bye bye.
Right there, flying Yankee Echo, ready for the budget.
Frog, LGKR 34. Descent, AD-24. We've set the approach already. Fuel prediction, secondary flight plan.
Gen 280, expect Parna 1 Tango and Arnav approach runway 34.
Expect Parna 1 Tango, Arnav 34, EGN 280. Okay, we have to change it again. Okay, listen. Here's what we'll do. We'll copy the active secondary.
Read you loud and clear. Okay, also read you fine.
But we'll change this to, come on guys, there's always a runway change whenever I... Alright.
Roger, November 558 Alpha Bravo, squawk 7000 and taxi to holding point, runway 26 left.
Okay, arrival.
Squawk 7000.
RNAV
26 left with number 8 Bravo.
Let's see.
Gen 280 when ready, descent flight level 120.
When ready, descent flight level 120, agent 280. 120.
Israel, 0 at 4 knots, feet climbing.
Okay, 120, set flight level 120, blue.
Gen 2, this is correction. Israel 220, fly direct to Vanza, climb flight level 330. Flying direct to Vanza, climb
So Parna, 1 Tango, still the same. Parna, 1 Tango from Durex. None.
Friday 5 Yankee goes airborne, topic south.
Ryder 5 Yankee Echo radar contact, climb flight level 280.
Flight level 280, Ryder 5 Yankee Echo.
Indiana 3 Fox Tango after Robox right, heading 100 degrees.
100 degrees after Robox,
Hold on, guys.
Aztec 017 taxi, backtrack around 34.
My EFB is kind of stuck. Embarrassing.
Ryder 5 Yankee Echo passing 5000 direct to Ober.
When passing 5,000 direct to over, Ryder 5 Yankee Echo.
Euro Wings 4 Charlie Hotel, next report runway inside.
So Parna. Once again, hold on. No, this is kind of buggy still. Directs, none. Insert.
DN3 Fox Tango descent now, altitude 7,000 feet, QNH 1021.
7,101.
We'll go to Parna.
Olympic 321, Yasas.
Why is Parex there?
Athens, Apollo 1, Victor, runway 27, climb initially flight level 100 and scope 7247.
Wait a minute. Oh, I entered the wrong star. Parn.
Olympic 321, your feedback is correct. Startup is approved. The QNH 1018. Israel 320, climb flight level 370.
Versatile descent, altimeter 120 blue.
Israel 320, climb to Sentiment 6.
So we'll do a precision approach then. Decelerating approach.
November Alpha Bravo, clear for takeoff, runway 26 left, wind at 240 degrees, 12 knots.
Oh, it's only L now, so 770 plus 50 is 820.
Echo monitor Indigo 122 decimal 8, have a good day.
Transition level is 60.
Zero wings 4 Charlie Hotel, clear to land runway 14, wind at 120 degrees, 5
It's medium. Alright guys, so let's do the arrival briefing. So this is the GN280 arriving.
280, reduce your speed 270 knots or less.
Speed 270 knots or less, AG280.
DN3 Fox Tango descent.
So we have to reduce our speed. We'll do some speed brakes 1/2. Again, GN280 landing Kakaris Airport. Kakira Airport rather. The aircraft we're using is Sierra X-Ray Delta Golf Papa. It is an Airbus A321-231 with IAE V2532-5 engines. Navigated base cycle 2011 is current. Status of the aircraft is normal. No MEL, CDLs, OEBs, technical items affecting our descent. Fuel remaining, so fuel at destination is going to be 4.5 tons, extra fuel 0.8 tons, extra time 19 minutes. Weather, just check the weather again.
Aztec 017, clear takeoff runway 34, wind calm.
So winds are 220 at 3, cav OK, temperature 26, QNH 1021. So right now, we're going a beam Garda, and then Parna 1 Tango,
Holding point runway 27 by taxiway Delta, cross runway
which is our arrival. Chart 10-2 Golf, 19th April 2019, effective 25th April. Kirkira, Greece, Ioannis Kapodistrias, arrival. MSA from the Garitsa VOR is East sector 8,200, West sector 4,500.
Jet 280, reduce further speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots, Agent 280.
Your number 2 for Kenya.
Oh, there's a guy going to the same gun as me. So Parna 1 Tango, runway 34 arrival is as follows. So from Parna, which is rate level 19 inbound Kirkira, 7,000 to 16 DME Kirkira, 5,500 to 1222 DME Garitsa, then make a 20 DME arc of Garitsa, passing 141 radial, descent 2,900, and then track radial 163 inbound to Direx. Direx is the initial approach fix.
280, descend flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100, AGN 280.
Arctic 017 radar contact passing 2,000, climb flight level 240.
SL descent level 100 blue. Okay, RNAV GNSS runway 34, chart 12-1 in 19th April 2019, effective 25th April. Count frequencies is published, no ATC at Kirkira, it's just going to be Athens controlling us. RNAV, so we'll do a fully managed early stabilized approach rather. So at Kilo Romeo 600, we should be at 144.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, clear for takeoff runway 27, wind 320 degrees, 9 knots. Clear for takeoff 27, 1 Echo Romeo.
So fully managed and early stabilized approach.
Aztec 017.
Final approach course 340, procedure altitude at Kilo Romeo 600 is 1,700. LNAV, this MDA is going to be 770 feet, airport elevation of 6. MSA from the airport reference point, west sector 4,500, northeast sector 8,200. The highest terrain is going to be on the other side, on the east coast, 3,490 at Albania, actually. RMP approach, final approach track offset 5 degrees from the Romeo centerline. So if we take the approach from Direx, initial approach fix. Oops. Sorry guys. Yeah. Okay. Descending 2,900 to Kilo Romeo 601, intermediate fix, maximum 85 knots. Join the final approach course of 340. Descending at 2.9 degrees to 1,700, Kilo Romeo 600, where we'll intercept the 2-degree glide path down to minimums as published. So again, we'll approach with flaps full and early stabilized approach be fully configured at Kilo Romeo 600 by at VAP and config full. So at minimums, if you don't have the required runway environment set, including a medium intensity approach line system, runway indicator lights, tap in left side, the missed approach is at but not before runway 34. Turn right, maximum 85 knots, direct Kilo Romeo 700, then via Kilo Romeo 701, 702, 703, proceed to BedX. Depending on aircraft climb performance, radar vectors to BedX should be expected. Climb to 4,000 to join conventional
approaching Parna,
BedX.
cleared Parna 1 Tango, descend according to the arrival.
Approaching Parna, cleared Parna 1 Tango, descend according to arrival, Asian 282. Alright, so according to the arrival is going to be 2,900. So throttle descent, altitude level 070 magenta. Or as directed. So otherwise, if we continue our landing, If we continue our landing on runway 34, chart 10-9, 31st July 2020, effective 13th August, for same airport, same location. We'll be landing runway 34, landing this PAPI lights 3.08 degrees, landing distance from the threshold 2,314 meters, 45 meters wide. I will be using auto brakes medium and flaps full to vacate that, let's see. Yeah, we can vacate Alpha 1 or Alpha 2, then Alpha, and then any of the stands here at the airport. Okay, so that's it. That's our arrival briefing. Alright, here we go. So, thrust idle, descent, alt magenta, flight level 070 magenta, nav MDA 820, APT 152, auto thrust and descending, my controls. Alright. Again, I'm a bit slow with the arrival briefing, but at least we're all briefed. Right? So once we go below 10,000, I'm gonna do manage speed.
Crossing 10,000.
Crossing 10,000. So speed managed. Seat belts. Landing lights on. Constraints. The prog page. GPS primary accuracy high. Status of the aircraft is normal. The approach checklist. Briefing confirmed. ECAM status checked. Seatbelts on. BARF QNH standard set for now. Minimum MDA 9020 set. Correction 820 set. Engine mode selector normal. Approach checklist complete. Alright.
Next report DRX.
Next report DRX AGN 280. DRX. Alright guys, so we're going to be landing in 20 minutes again guys. Thank you for sticking with this Sky Blue Simulation stream. Thanks for sticking with me on this, of course, a kind of surprise stream here Thursday night in the Philippines.
Okay, GN3 Focus Tango clear to land runway 03 right, wind 010 degrees, 15 knots.
Wind copy, clear to land runway 03 right, GN3 Focus Tango.
Speedbird 747 cleared on nav approach runway 34. Next report runway inside. Cleared on nav 34 report runway inside. Last deck 017, Monte Income 122 decimal 8. Have a very nice flight. Bye bye.
Transition altitude.
Bye bye.
Altitude.
Israel total 0.
Set QNH
Welcome back.
1023. 1023 set. And cross check. Passing 9,000 feet now. Check the difference. So DRX.
Speedbird 747 runway inside. Speedbird 747 cleared to land runway 34 wind calm. Sun 34, Speedbird 747. Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, fly direct to Pilote.
Alright guys. I can see kind of the I can see the airport somewhat.
A321, fly direct to Pilote. Expect ILS 0039. Fly direct to Pilote. Expect ILS 0039.
Hello JB, hello, shout out to you. You're just in time. You're just in time. We're just about to land in Corfu. Or what do you call this? Kerkira Airport, Kerkira.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo.
Welcome, welcome.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Apollo 1 Echo Romeo.
Yo, just in time.
Sonic 747, expect co-pilot 1 November, when ready, descend plane level 70. Expect co-pilot 1 November and descend level 70.
Yeah, I can kind of see the airport there. Derek's. Aegean 280 Derek's.
Aegean 280 cleared, RNAV approach runway 34, next report runway side.
Cleared RNAV approach runway 34, next report runway inside Aegean 280. Okay, final blue AppNav guys, I will see you on the ground, okay? AppNav. I can see also traffic inside. I have him on TCAS. It's like 10 miles. Shouldn't be a factor. And we'll be decelerating in a bit. Okay, the runway heading will be 345. The missed approach will be 4,000. Okay, 1,800 set, alt 2,900 magenta. Flaps 1.
Speed, check, flaps 1.
Final lap. Flaps 2.
Speed, check, flaps 2.
Aegean 3 Foxtrot Tango. Contact now ground
2,500.
Ground 1175, Aegean 3 Foxtrot Tango, fast model away.
and basis.
Gear down.
Gear, speed, check. Go down.
Flaps 3.
Speed, check, flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed, check, flaps 4.
Aegean 280, runway inside.
Aegean 280, continue your approach, number 2.
Continue approach number 2, Aegean 280. Alright, here we go. 345. And we're descending at 3.08. It's gonna be like 3.1. Okay, FD's off. On. And
Of course.
both FD's off?
Confirm both. FD set off.
Yes.
Cheers. Both. Flight director turned off.
So notified.
Master warning.
Key landing checklist.
Speedbird 747, welcome
Cabin
to
crew advice,
Kerkira.
auto thrust speed,
Okay, to
auto
right,
brake medium,
for
ECMMO,
start,
landing no
number
blue.
2.
Landing checklist complete.
Make it right scan to Speedbird 747.
Got the runway in sight.
Agent 280, clear to land on runway 34, wind calm.
Clear through land runway 34, AGN 280. Right, auto thrust off.
Master caution.
Hello, Agent 755, holding at Delta 1.
1,000 feet above ground.
Agent 755, clear for takeover runway 03 right, wind 360 degrees, 13 knots.
1,000. Runway 03 right, Agent 755.
Tom's at 3 Yankee Kilo, next
Check
report
stabilized.
approaching Copar.
So the report approaching top half at Tomjet 3 Yankee Kilo.
Condor 4 Charlie
Correcting.
Lima, expect ILS Zulu, runway 24.
Expecting IS Zulu 24, Condor 4 Charlie.
Five hundred feet.
Check.
400. 300. 200. 100.
Athens Control, good afternoon.
50.
35
40,
Romeo.
30, 20, retard, retard, 10, 5.
Flight level 110.
Hello, EZ35 Romeo, Newscock 7245.
Reverse.
Newswalk 7245, EZ35 Romeo.
70 knots.
Gen 755 passing 1,000 feet for 7,000.
Roger.
Clean up.
Clean up.
Agent 755, radar contact now passing 2,600 feet, climb flight level 220.
220, Gen 755.
Agent 755, direct Bellas.
Direct Pilote, Gen 755.
AGN 280, vacated runway 34, request taxi, any stand.
Agent 280, continue taxi stand number 7.
Continue taxi, stand number 7, AGN 280, Kalispera.
Kalispera. Break easy, 35 Romeo, radar contact, passing flight level 251, fly direct FedEx, descend flight level 90.
Flight level 90 and direct FedEx, EZ35 Romeo.
Easy 35 Romeo, correct, expect Arnold approach, runway 34.
Arnold for 34.
This is an old scenery. Can't see number 7.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo, when ready, descend flight level 200.
Guys, we did a good landing again. Okay, after landing checklist, flaps retracted, explorers disarmed, APU start, radar off, wind shear off.
Hello, Golf, Fox Charlie November Echo.
Approaching parking stand.
Cook 7000 and maintain 6,500 feet. Coordinates at Kalamata.
Ready for parking.
This is 1020. Roger, and what are your intentions? You can have touch and go or full stop there? Full stop. Altitude is Golf X-ray there for Lima Golf 02. Roger. Apollo 1 Echo Romeo requesting further descent.
Break on.
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo descent flight level 120. Level 120.
Parking flow.
Parking flow. Ready for parking checklist.
Parking checklist.
Yep, let's go ahead with the checklist. Parking checklist. ADU lead.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Nav logo 1 set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake chocks.
Brakes on. Shocks not set.
Parking checklist complete.
Alright guys, welcome to Corfu. I think we made a good landing here. So what we're gonna do is
Apollo 1 Echo Romeo turn right
Confirm.
heading 3.
Engage the set. Stabilize.
so disconnect from
Frame cutoff.
VATSIM. We're gonna get rid of the co-pilot. And alright. We're gonna do it in replay mode now. Guys, again, thank you guys for sticking with this SkyBlue Simulations short hop from Athens to Corfu. We did a kind of a visual approach. It was very awesome, exciting. Nice. That was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. I'm sure the tourists visiting Corfu appreciated that. I love this plane. I love the Airbus. I am in love with this plane. Absolutely love this plane. Absolutely. Let's look at it from an apartment. This one looks pretty good. Guys, so this is going to be the last replay, not this one, hold on. Alright guys, so once we end the replay, once we touch down, we're going to end the replay. And we'll catch you on the next stream. So guys, again, this is Sky Blue Simulation. Sky Blue, thank you for joining me on this short hop, one leg flight. Hope you guys have a good evening, have a good rest of your day. Keep safe. Until next time, peace and see ya.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.